I had a good feeling about this locker. Yep.
Okay. Let's look at this one that I messed around with last night. Hold on a second. Let me get this going bigger. Full size. Alright. So, I went all over the internet last night trying to figure out how to transpose MIDI notes so I can turn them from transpose from audio to MIDI notes, so I can turn them into signals for lights. I have the the Arduino freaking test file here from Arduino, and then I found this thing called, I think it's called Pitch. And I don't know how good of a job it does in transposing audio to MIDI, like if it's accurate or not. But I'm happy that at least I'm getting data out of sound, and if it's correct or not, I feel like it's interpreting notes the same way every time. Probably not. I don't know. Who knows? But what I'm doing is I'm getting data out of it, and I have it going up to these split objects, which specify a range. So any MIDI note between 80 and 120 will be output through this, which goes and turns on, I know my cabling is a mess, but it goes and turns on this 10 digital input here. And then whenever it isn't in that range, it shoots out of here, which I multiply by 0, which keeps us at 0. So whenever it isn't here, you get a bang to keep it off. Apparently, I think that's how it's working. I mean, I did that, and it works better than anything else I tried doing. I tried using toggle switches and stuff. I couldn't figure it out. And then, so I just did that over and over again with different ranges: 60 to 70, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Whenever it's between 60 and 70, bam, hits this. Apparently, turns this thing on, and then the output, if I don't multiply it by 0, it just keeps on turning it on over and over again, because it's an actual number, which is over 1, I think is why it does it. So if it's under 0, it means off. I mean, if it's 0, it means off. So I just multiply it by 0, and it seems to be working. So then they all come down here, which turns on my Arduino digital pins, and I have LEDs hooked up to each pin here on my Arduino. Okay, now we'll go to Pandora here and see if we can get it to play. The way I split these MIDI notes up is definitely, I'm working on a different path right now under this, which is pretty cool. I'm taking every single, I took a router, I'll show you that one next. Here you go, watch. This blue one responds to a certain, there's this one